Hello, love. In this video, I'd like to share about my own healing journey and why this work is so important to me. It begins with Ellie, our daughter. She had a rare genetic condition and she was not physically with us for very long, but she made a huge impact. From the moment she was born, I just knew she was special, and her love is still here. It's still here. But as you can imagine, I've been on a grief journey, a journey of loss and learning how to process something really big. And through her passing, I started to realize just how big this world actually is. She opened me to so many things I didn't know of before, hadn't seen before. I like to say she gave me new eyes. And I really started to notice that in nature. In the early days of my grief, nature held me. And when I felt overwhelmed, I would go out on our back deck and I would look up at this beautiful mulberry tree that Ellie loved looking at. And I would just watch the leaves in the wind, and then I started to notice the patterns on the leaves, and it just gave me a sense of calm. And when I was, my chest was heavy and I felt like there's no way I could move, I went up to our mountain trail and I would watch the sunset, and the warmth and the glow of that sunset, I felt Ellie's love, and I heard her whispering, "I love you." And again, I was calm. When the tears wouldn't stop falling, I would go outside and lean against a big tree trunk and sense my feet on the ground and know that I was held. And so nature began my healing journey. It was a constant, always there when I needed what I needed. It was there. And it allowed me to realize through the joy of it that I wanted to heal this and I wanted to process it and not just stuff it down. And so I began trying all kinds of therapies and healing modalities, all of which helped me in one way or another and led me to a teacher that I still follow today, who was offering a mom membership called Aligned Like a Mother. And I just had a sense that this was going to be really good for my healing. And looking back, it was exactly what I needed, because it was like every full moon and every new moon, she taught us to use the energy to process what was bubbling up. And that allowed me to have a container for all these deep, big feelings. And I knew that at that time of the month, I would be able to look at it with others, I would be able to process it. And it was a big part of containing it so it wasn't overwhelming in my life. And not only that, but the community that was there, other moms, I just felt so held in that space as well. And this teacher began offering somatic healing. So I've been in some of her groups and experienced somatic healing, which is being able to connect the energy of emotions in your body and being able to process them. And that was a huge part of being able to heal my grief in the pieces that were digestible. And through her groups, I met a very dear friend who is still my dear friend today. And she led me to Compassion Key, which is a healing modality that I am now certified in. And it taught me self-compassion and to give the inner parts of myself the love that they need, and to be able to see and hear and witness. And it's changed my life. So at this point in my journey, I'm so excited to connect with you and to help you hold space for what's needing to be seen and witnessed and acknowledged and given compassion within you. So I am just honored that you're here, and thank you for listening.